faces. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What's that? Crazy! What's that?
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. And even though it's 2nd down, the field goal unit is coming up. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Crazy! What's that? Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Henderson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Crazy! Hey, what's that?
Here's a design run. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, here goes front.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Going to go for it on 4th and goal.
5.
They're going. It's May. Now a work. And this will pay off. It is caught. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He works free, right side. And he will score. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, here we go, son. Great! Hey, what's that?
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he gets this up close to the 40. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Five. Hey, here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Hey, Angel!
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Where was that? Hey, what's that?
Once more, it's Henderson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He'll run with Henderson. Good blocking, and he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Santos for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Made to throw on 2nd down. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he will score. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Chicago. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle is Henderson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson. To pick up 3 or maybe 4. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And he will score! Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Here's Williams now to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't Hey, Mike, I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Rutherford Burton, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He's got Loveland free left side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears.
Chicago.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, it's May. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats are going to open up the lead to 8. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to Swift. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Second and 5. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Patriots are going to recover. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here we go, sir.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Throw on the run is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. That one is good. And the Pats will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's...
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here we go, sir. Here. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Vinny, what's up?
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here goes that. Vinny, what's up?
Trying to the right side with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. Boy, what's that? Vinny, what's that?
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
Tyler Gordon on the tackle. A 4-yard gain.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal.
For the Patriots field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play fake. Now Williams moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Williams. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
2 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Toss, Henderson heading right. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Gain of a yard makes it 3rd and
Torpedo!
They'll go again here with Stevenson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go. To throw, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
And here goes tonight. And he was that.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And here goes tonight.
On the give, this is Stevenson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down, they need 5.
brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here goes that.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Poston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
The Bears go ahead and take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
Chicago.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Williams to the air once more. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. Darnell Wright, guilty that time. Interesting move here. No kicker. They're still going to go for 2. This time it's from the 12-yard line. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home, as we say so long from Foxborough.